All our toppers here, so I request all my awardees to kindly please join us on stage, and we'll only take 10 questions because I'm sure there's hunger, which is kind of the pangs of hunger are kind of getting on to us. So we have, can I have all our awardees to please join us on stage? Dr. Venkat, we could please have you on stage. Dr. Adarsh, could we please have you on stage? Dr. Sarvapriya, a few names that I remember. Dr. Maheshwari. I'm sure there has to be a Dr. Jain as well, so could we please have all of you, all the awardees today? Even the lovely ladies. Wow, you see, sitting right in front of me, and you've almost forgotten that you're a doctor. You've been carried away by what Mr. Bhagat has been talking all this while. So you've been completely indulged into it. And like I said, only 10 questions. So मेन्यू में क्या है उसके अलावा आप कुछ भी पूछ सकते हैं, मुझे भी नहीं पता है वो अभी तक. So well, 10 questions. We have all our toppers here, right sir?
First of all, congrats to everyone. You are the people we look forward to, so that we can walk on your paths. I would like to ask a simple thing, that while preparing, we have read 19 subjects over the course of 5.5 years. For right now, we have just 7 to 8 months with us. In fact, 6 months only, to be precise. So how about to go about for individual subjects, like doing individual books for each subject, or like books like across? Can we have to do it, or because I don't think we will get time to revise these again? Please give the remarks on this thing.
So basically, we just want to know, as he said that yes, you have just 6 months. So what are the reference books which are, I think, that is what you're trying to say? The books which really need to be...
Regarding doing subject books, individual subject books and across.
So who would like to take that question? We have Dr. Venkat here. So
hello. The thing is very simple. Too many things doesn't work out. So you just read what you were reading until now. Either it is your Ashish Amit or Mudit Khanna or IMS books or whatever coaching or whichever book you have read until now, read the same thing again and again, because same concepts and same things will be there in all books. So if you, when you are reading Ashish Amit, if you feel like, I have to read IMS, suddenly someone says, speed is very good, I have to read speed. Suddenly someone says, Bhatia is excellent. So you cannot read everything because we are all human beings. So just now Mr. Chetan Bhagat told that we have only 24 hours, not 48 hours a day. So whichever you have read until now, read the same thing again and again. Find out the gaps which you have. What I know, you may not know. What you know, I may not know. So find out what are the gaps with you and just fill up the gaps. We can make a small notes, because your notes is different from the topper's notes. Like you feel that first rank has got first rank, so I will take his notes and make a Xerox copy and read that. So it is not going to work out, because once you turn the book pages, you will find that you know most of the things. But what you have to know is what you don't know. So for that, make your own notes if time permits. Now that you have told that there is no time, you read what you have read earlier. Same thing again and again. And best thing is, while doing first reading, you make it a mark which you have done wrong. Like questions, if you have done 20 questions wrong, mark it with red pen. Again, do third reading. You mark it with a green pen. So there are 2 marks for a question. That means that is very difficult question. For you, not for me. Again, read the same difficult questions. You will again do wrong. So mark it with a pencil. So final day of examination, you have only very few number of questions. You just read those questions which you have marked number of times. I am sure you will do that wrong again and again. So read that on the last hour, you will do it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, yes.
Is reading Harry mandatory? Can Mudit Khanna be a substitute for it?
It's not humanly possible in such a short span of time to read any reference book. For cracking PG entrance, I don't think so you need any reference book. The only thing is you need to jot down the topics which you need to go through the reference book. Say suppose connective tissue disorder or something which is being asked again and again. Those are the topics, those are the tables or charts which you can go through the reference book. But or else you just can't read reference book. That is not mandatory and it's not essential also. I don't think so. There would be hardly someone who will come here and say, I have read Harrison from first to last page and I have cracked the entrance. That is very, very unlikely.
Same is for your disorders like CNS disorders. So you can do this easily from your Mudit Khanna, especially in the separate book. Otherwise in MK and English you have to go, this question comes in 01, then again 02, 03. So what I used to do, like medicine, neuro, nephro and IMS is very good. Neuro and cardio, sorry, the teacher is very good. So you can scan the notes and write down in your MK and English the moment any question comes. So that would be very helpful to you. Otherwise you won't be able to read theory books again in the last 1 or 2 months. So that's my suggestion.
One thing I want to say is if you want to clear 5 books, what strategy I have made that there is a lot of explanation of each question given in the book. But after 1 month when we read the same question, we forget all the explanation. What happens to our mind that the question was this. So what I have made that reading that longer explanation, make a short answer or key or whatever your mind allows that this is the key point of this answer. Write that key point on beside the answer. And on the next time when you will not get the whole through this text what is written in 2 pages for just 1 question. Write that what your mind आपके दिमाग ने उस समय जो गलती की थी वो उसको आप उसको साइड में रख के लिख लीजिए. बार-बार दिमाग वही गलती करता है. In each time when the same question come we will do same mistake. तो वो जो particular mistake है उसको साइड में हर क्वेश्चन के बगल में लिखते जाइए. You will find that after 3 times you will do 300 question in 300 minutes. And what it need 10 दिन पहले एग्जाम के just read that 300 minutes देकर दिन में 3 पेपर 7 दिन में करके चलाइए. What I have done through that कि Mudit Khanna and all these 5 books can be completed within 10 to 11 days just before examination by this strategy. If you want to, if your mind allows, you can also try this.
This is what even we were told. Once a mistake, always a mistake. So if one question goes wrong, you are likely to make the same mistake in the same question. So rather than be very meticulous about those questions which you make mistake, if you are confident about rest of the questions, though you can partly neglect them, but those questions which you are getting wrong again and again, focus very hard on them.
Thank you. And I'm sure, before we take the other question, I'm sure most of you really would want to know that how many questions we really need to attend in AIMS or in your PG. So do you want the toppers to really tell you that how many questions have they attempted and how to go about it? So could we please have the answers? Maybe for AIMS, how many questions are we looking at and what do you think is the right one for them?
Try to make a maximum attempt. I didn't do much. Like जो repeats थे वो तो सही किए. कुछ था कि जो जिसमें लग रहा था कि ये तुक्का है, मतलब क्या है, मतलब 2 में confusion तो था ही. लग रहा था एम्स जाने से पहले ऐसे ही सोचा था कि वैसे कौन सा होने वाला है. एक रात पहले तो नहीं जाऊंगी. फिर सोचा जाता क्या है. Attempt डाला, 196 डाला 200 में से. बहुत सारे एक्स्ट्रा भी किए, मतलब सोच के ऐसे नहीं कि कोई भी तुक्का लगा दिया. पर फंसा तो मतलब निकल गया.
एम्स में मेरा अटेम्प्ट था 188, उसमें 175 कॉन्फिडेंटली किया था. उसके बाद जो 30 जो पढ़ा था उसमें 2:1 कोई भी एग्जाम में मिस नहीं होना चाहिए. वो अटेम्प्ट करना ही पड़ेगा. ऑल इंडिया हो, पीजीआई हो, एम्स हो, वो 2:1 अटेम्प्ट करना ही पड़ेगा. एम्स में 3:1 करना है कि नहीं है ये एग्जाम हॉल के बैठे ठीक करना पड़ेगा. अगर तुम्हें लग रहा है कि एम्स का क्वेश्चन इतना ट्विस्टेड रहता है कि 3:1 बहुत गलत भी होता है, तो ये तुम्हारे ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. ऑल इंडिया में 3:1 भी अटेम्प्ट करना चाहिए. 4:1 सब मिल रहा है.
जहाँ पे 4+4-1 है 200 आउट ऑफ 200 अटेम्प्ट करो. जहाँ पे +3-1 है आई विल सजेस्ट थोड़ा कम अटेम्प्ट करो. मैंने ऑल इंडिया में आउट ऑफ 300 मैंने 270 अराउंड अटेम्प्ट किए थे. मेरा रैंक है 1007. In the state PG, West Bengal PG, I attempt 200 out of 200 and my rank was 13.
Yeah, okay, right there.
Yeah, the number of questions to be attempted is very relative. I'll tell you a simple way out. If you do one question right, it is 4 marks. If you guess a question, it is 25% probability that it is right. So out of 4 questions, you may do 1 right. That means 4 plus 4 minus. So it becomes 0. So there will be no use. You will have more negative marks and you will go down. Your rank will go down. So the simple thing is, in any question, if you can exclude more than one option, then you have